Okay, now I'm going to do my horror collection. See if we can pick out which horror movies out of all my movies. Alright, let's see. Beetlejuice. I guess you could, I don't know, Reaver and Dead if you wanted to call it. That's not really horror. But Resident Evil, Apocalypse, and Resident Evil Extinction. I don't really call these horror, but I have both Alien vs. Predator, Raising Cain, that's horror. Black Dahlia, they're both Brian De Palma. I didn't really like Black Dahlia. Raising Cain was, John Lithgow was awesome in that movie. Paranoid's kind of like a horror, I guess. I don't really remember it, but it's Jessica Alba. Alright, down here. The Omen 2, and The Omen 3, The Final Conflict. I have Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and Psycho 4 on DVD. Psycho, the original one, I still only have a VHS, and the remake, I still have a VHS. The remake, wasn't too good, but I don't have that on DVD. Psycho just got released on Blu-ray this month, so I'm probably going to buy it soon. The Blu-ray. Well, not probably, I'll buy it eventually, if not soon. So, Jaws 2, I guess you call horror. Wolfman just came out. I still haven't seen the original. This one wasn't bad. Anthony Hopkins, I like. Twilight, New Moon, Trick or Treat. I really like that one. 20 Days Later, Zombie. That's Winter's bad. Grudge, Blade, 30 Days a Night. Vampire movies. Orphan, Uninvited, Cabin Fever, Blair Witch Project, both Addams Families, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the actual movie before the one that started the shows. So even before the show, I remember this as a kid. Donnie Darko, if you want to call it horror. The Monster Squad. I remember that as a kid too. Finally got on Blu-ray for like, I think it was only $8. Let's see. Jennifer's Body. I really like Megan Fox. Pretty hot. So I like that movie. Her and Amanda Seyfried. But not really horror. Near Dark. There's another vampire movie by Catherine Bigelow, who just won Best Director last year for Hurt Locker. James Cameron's ex-wife, she was married to him at this time, and this has, I think this was a year after Terminator, and this has Bill Paxton and Lance Henriksen in it. Scooby-Doo. What's new? Scooby-Doo Season 1, if you want to call that horror. Alright. Okay, John Carpenter collection. The Thing, that's horror. Fog, horror. Christine, vampires. Looks like all for that's all for down there. Try to, I don't know what's where, they're all just all scattered. Because I have them by actors and stuff, so. The Jacket, Adrian Brody. You can say that's horror, I guess. Thriller type. Action is another Adrian Brody. That's horror. No, these are mostly action. Those are mostly comedy. Okay. You call these horror. Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon, Hannibal Rising. And then the ones I watched this year. All 4 Final Destinations. Both Firestarters. Bordello Blood, Demon Knight, both Tales from the Crypt, Creepshow 3. Go to Keep Beckinsale, Van Helsing, Vacancy, Underworld Trilogy, all 3. I actually really like that Rise of the Lycans. I like them all, but I really like Rise of the Lycans. Fog remake, which wasn't so good. Wasn't as good as John Carpenter's. Not even close. And down here's, I guess, my horror. The Others, Nicole Kidman. Frailty is one of my favorite. The Ring 2. I have the first one on VHS, so I gotta get that on DVD. I don't know if the third one's out or if they're making a third one or what. I guess I haven't checked. Feast. I remember watching Project Greenlight with Wes Craven, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon. They were the producers of this movie. The guy that directed this actually won the contest, and the writers won the contest to make this. I mean, they go enter a contest, and the winners got to make this movie. And the 2 writers of this are they ended up writing after doing this. They ended up writing Saw 4, 5, 6, and Saw 3D. And also they wrote The Collector, and there's 2 of them. 2 guys that work together, and the one directed it, The Collector, which I didn't really like. But the Saws, I didn't really see. I think I only saw the first couple Saws, so I didn't really see them yet. I'll eventually get them all and watch them all, but maybe next year. But I really like all 3 Feasts. I still have to get 2 and 3, but the Feasts are fun movies. Sigma is one of my favorite. The Mist is a really good newer Stephen King. 1408 I have back here, actually. I must have missed it. To my Sam Jackson collection. 1408. The Mist and 1408 are the 2 newer Stephen King movies. I really like them both. And then Storm of the Century I really like too. That's like 8 hours long. It took me 2 nights to watch that. But I really like that one. It's one of my favorite Stephen King's. Rose Red, another one that's like 8 hours long. Same director as this, another Stephen King. It's okay, but not as good as Storm of the Century. I wouldn't watch it again just because it's so long. Storm of the Century is good enough, even though it's 8 hours. Still watch it again. Then there's another good Stephen King. The first Saw, I need to get the rest, and then I don't want to get them until I get them all the rest of them, and then watch them all in a row. But they keep going, so now they'll be on 7th. This Halloween will be the 7th, which is Saw 3D. Hostel and Hostel 2. Eli Roth did them. The original Wicker Man, I only got because I saw the Nick Cage one, and I wanted to see this one. So, and it was when the new one came out. This one was also at Walmart for like cheap, so I got it. I have Exorcist on VHS, but never got it on DVD yet. I never saw 2 and 3, and then Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist, and Exorcist: The Beginning. They actually wanted to make prequel to The Exorcist, so Paul Schrader did the Dominion, and after the whole thing was done, they fired him, scrapped the whole movie, and hired Rennie Harlan, who did Cliffhanger, and He also did Nightmare on Elm Street 4, directed both of them. They hired him to do the whole movie from scratch, so they ended up with 2 movies, and they ended up releasing them both. I don't know if Dominion went to the theater or not, but Paul Schrader wrote Taxi Driver, the screenplay for Taxi Driver, so this one's a better written movie. This one's more actiony, I guess, because Rennie Harlin's good at action type. So they both have their things, but this one's still not. It's okay. I mean, they're both okay. Together, they'd probably be the best. I mean, if they could have worked together and made one good, put them both together, could have made one good movie. But so I ended up with 2 prequels to The Exorcist. Then I have all my Halloweens. Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remakes are over there, so I'll get to them in a minute. All the Friday the 13th, except the remake. It just came out. I don't have it yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Favorite Station is 11. Then I have Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 4, 5 through 8. So I have all of them, but the remake that just came out. Let's see. Still have VHS tapes. So looks like the only horror down here at the bottom. Misery, which I still only have on VHS. I don't have the DVD yet. One of my favorites. Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead 3, which is Army of Darkness. I still only have on VHS. I don't have DVDs yet. Psycho remake, which is pretty bad, but I still only have it on VHS. Psycho, which I'm gonna buy on Blu-ray, and Psycho 2, 3. Oh no, 2 and 4. But I have both of them on DVD. You saw that. Blur, which I have on DVD also. Dracula, 1931 with Bela Lugosi. I still only have on VHS. Rosemary's Baby, VHS only still. And I Know What You Did That Summer, still only have VHS. I don't have the sequels to them. To that one. Yeah. Ghostbusters. And I was saying I have. For some reason this is backwards, but Real Ghostbusters Volume 1, well, Season 1. Eventually I'll get the rest of them. I used to watch them as a kid. Let's see. Planet Terror is a horror movie. From Dusk Till Dawn, Dusk Till Dawn 2, Dusk Till Dawn 3. Shutter Island. If you want to call it Jaws a horror movie. My favorite, Twin Peaks. My favorite TV show ever. And that's definitely horror because it scared me as a kid. 1990, so I was 11 years old. 11 years old watching that show. Wow, it scared me. And I've seen, I haven't seen it since I got it on DVD. I have seen it since I was a kid, but still a long time ago. I need to watch both seasons right there in a row. And then Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, the movie, which is actually a prequel to the show. So in chronological order, that would go first. So maybe I'll just watch it when I watch them. I'll watch Fire Walk with Me and then the two seasons. But I definitely need to watch it. They're great, and they definitely scared me as a kid. They scared me more than any other movie or show ever, and that's definitely my favorite show. That's like movie quality. I think, because remember the second season kind of got. It only lasts 2 seasons. I think the second season started getting kind of bad, so they ended up ending it with the second season. But definitely the first season is just great. This is David Lynch, so if you want to call it Inland Empire and Mulholland Drive horror, you can, but those two are definitely great movies. Elephant Man, Eraserhead. I say Eraserhead's kind of horror. And then Twin Peaks, the pilot show, I don't know if that has anything on it that those don't. It said footage that wasn't aired, so I might have something on there. Saw VHS, Lost Highway, and Blue Velvet.